Digital forensics has steps which is the following. Number 1, identification. Number 2, preservation. 3, analysis. 4, documentation. And 5, presentation. For the identification, it is the first step in forensic process. The identification process mainly includes things like what evidence is present, where it is stored, and lastly, how it is stored, literally in which format. Electronic storage media can be personal computers, mobile phone, PDAs, and etc. However, in preservation, data is isolated, secured, and preserved. It includes preventing people from using the digital device so that digital evidence is not tampered with. In analysis, these steps investigates agents, reconstruct fragments of data, and draw conclusions based on the evidence found. However, it might take numerous interactions of examination to support a specific crime theory. What about in documentation? This process records all the visible data must be created. It helps in recreating the crime scene and reviewing it. It involves proper documentation of the crime scene along with the photographing, sketching, and crime scene mapping. And for the last step, presentation. The process of summarization of explanation and conclusion is done. However, it should be written in a layperson terms using abstracted terminologies. All abstracted terminology should be referenced to specific details.
Business continuity. BC deals with the business operations side of BCDR. It involves designing and creating policies and procedures that ensure that essential business functions and processes are available during and after a disaster. BC can include the replacement of staff, service availability issues, business impact analysis, and change management. Disaster recovery. DR is primarily focused on the IT side of BCDR. It defines how an organization's IT department will recover from a natural or artificial disaster. The processes within this phase can include server and network restoration, copying backup data, and provisioning backup systems.